हेलो फ्रेंड्स, नमस्ते। आज का जो व्लॉग है, आज का व्लॉग थोड़ा अलग है क्योंकि मुझे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं मेरे लिंक्डइन पे या मेरे ईमेल आईडी पे कि कैन आई चेंज माय L1 to H1, इज इट एडवाइजेबल एंड what is the difference between the L1B blanket and L1A, L1B. So a lot of such questions, and that's why I thought today I will make this vlog specially for the people who understand the differences between all these visa types, which is H1B, L1, L1A, L1B, L1 blanket, and exclusively small vlog. But to give the clarity, I have made some notes. I will also show them to you so that I don't miss out on any point on this here. So basically H1B visa, सबको पता है कि when you come as a student also on F1, first you go through the CPT, OPT process, and then you wait for an employer to file your H1B. H1B is nothing but work permit, right? So you get a chance to work once you get a sponsorer to file your H1B, and then only you can work. So obviously after coming here, every student is looking for a job and needs an employer who can file his H1B. Or even if you are in India, if your Indian employer has a customer or a subsidiary here and they want to file your H1B, they can file it from India. Once it gets approved, normally process starts like in March, April. एक बार अप्रूव होने के बाद you can only start working in the month of October. So तभी आप यहाँ पर travel कर सकते हो and then you can start working in USA. So this is the normal H1B process. What is L1? क्या difference है L1 और H1 में? So L1 is, most of the people know that it's for the international managers. It's a transferee visa. So जब भी एम्प्लॉयर को कुछ स्पेशल स्किल सेट्स के लिए अपने एम्प्लॉयज को दूसरे कंट्री में भेजना होता है, यूएस में भेजना होता है, दैट इज द टाइम दे फाइल L1. नाउ देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स. वन इज L1A, L1B एंड L1 ब्लैंकेट. L1 ब्लैंकेट क्या है? L1 ब्लैंकेट काफी लोगों ने सुना होगा. सो इट्स अ ब्लैंकेट वीजा so that the company can transfer lot of employees from India to US for the work, and it's especially for the specialized work. So that is the blanket visa. Now what is the difference between L1A and L1B? Now L1A is for executives, managers who are working with the company and who needs to be transferred because they have that specialized proprietary knowledge of the company that can be utilized here, which they cannot recruit locally. So बहुत डिफरेंस है और उसके लिए कुछ कंडीशंस है, जैसे कि एग्जीक्यूटिव और मैनेजर should have worked in the past 3 years before filing the petition, at least for 1 year, for that company in the foreign country. Then only they can file this transferee visa for them, which is L1A. L1B is for the specialized skills. So normally for technical people L1B फाइल किया जाता है, whereas L1A फाइल किया जाता है managers, executives, senior officials of the company. तो डिफरेंस क्या है ये वीजा में L1 और H1 में? So फर्क ये है कि H1 का जो एक्सटेंशन होता है which is up to 3 years and then it can be extended up to 6 years, whereas L1 का डिफरेंस ये है, L1A especially, कि you can extend it for 3 years and then it is extendable up to 7 years. That's one benefit. Second benefit is when your dependent comes, जैसे आप आते हो और आपकी spouse आती है, she or he comes on L2 visa, which is dependent of L1. So L2 visa employees or L2 visa people are eligible to work. So once they come here, they can apply for EAD, work authorization, on L2, which typically comes in 3 to 4 months, and immediately person can start working. But in case of H1, your dependent, whether he or she, your spouse, comes on H4, that means they cannot work. Now recently there were some changes where people who have filed green card for a long time and they are at certain stages, their spouses got H4 EAD and they could start working, but it's a long awaited deal that people got, but immediately when they come they cannot work. So that is a difference. दूसरा एक डिफरेंस है, ये देखिए मैंने ऐसे नोट्स बना के रखे हैं सो दैट आई डोंट मिस आउट ऑन द पॉइंट बिकॉज देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट आई डोंट वांट टू मिस. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि जो L1 है एम्प्लॉय L1 EB1 उसका अगर जो और दोनों का फर्क इसमें पड़ता है कि ग्रीन कार्ड प्रोसेसिंग में फर्क पड़ता है. जैसे H1 पे भी ग्रीन कार्ड फाइल होता है और L1 पे भी ग्रीन कार्ड फाइल होता है. But H1 में it goes through a lot of stages where you have to file for labor certification etc. Whereas L1 में ये सब नहीं होता है because as I said it is for executives, for managers, international manager who are getting transferred. तो उसके लिए labor certification की requirement नहीं है. So that's why green card processing is faster. Now I know that many people, youngsters, want to get into the L1 visa and come on L1 visa because they think on a long term मेरा ग्रीन कार्ड जल्दी आ जाएगा, but that is not an option for everybody. हम लोग बात कर रहे थे बेनिफिट्स की और द डिफरेंसेस क्या होते हैं. सो जैसे मैंने बताया कि H1 एंड L1 बोथ आर बेसिकली वर्क परमिट बट ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स. L1 जो है वो ट्रांसफरी है और H1 जो है वो वर्क परमिट है एक्सक्लूसिवली फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉयर. सो व्हेन यू कम and same is the case with L1. So I am not saying that they are different, that L1 वाला कोई और एम्प्लॉयर के साथ काम कर सकता है. No, H1 वाला कर सकता है because he is able to change employer when he comes here. So अगर आप US आते हो तो काफी लोग ऐसे करते हैं कि after 1 year they find another job and their employer will change and get H1 transferred to their name or they will sponsor and person can join the new employer. But that is not the case for L1 because L1 is basically transfer visa. So इसका मतलब है कि L1 वाला बंदा जो है he can only and only work for that particular employer. And because of that lot of people think that they are stuck. तो मुझे काफी questions आते हैं कि मुझे H1 में change करना चाहिए क्या L1 से. Should I change it now or should I wait? If I change, what is the benefit if I change on H1? Is it better to stay on L1? So मेरा advice यही रहेगा कि L1 is anytime better because you come and there are few criteria to get eligible to that level to get file L1, the transfer visa. And the benefit is, as I said, the green card process is expedited because there is no labor certification, which is not the case for H1. So normally in the cases where there is L1 green card filed, I have seen that people get green card faster than H1. क्योंकि H1 में भी बहुत सारी कैटेगरीज होते हैं. नॉर्मली H1 पे EB2 या EB3 में फाइल होता है ग्रीन कार्ड, तो प्रोसेसिंग टाइम बहुत ज्यादा होता है. जो लोग है H1B पे और जो लोग काफी सालों से वेट कर रहे हैं उनसे पूछे कि उनको कितना साल वेट करना पड़ा है. आई हैव सीन पीपल वेटिंग इवन फॉर 10 years फॉर their green card just because they are on EB3 category. EB2 was little faster, now that is also gone slow down, and EB1 is definitely kind of a super fast, but as I said eligibility criteria varies, and that's why if you have L1A or B, if you convert it just because you see कि L1 पे आया मेरा salary X है and another employer is offering me X plus 30%, which 30 नहीं होता है normally US में, X plus whatever percent, I will not name anything. You want to change employer, just looking at the salary figure, think about the long term consequence that you would go on H1, and if it's company you're filing on EB2 or EB3, then your green card processing is going to be slower. Versus if you stay with the same company and if company is willing to file your green card because you're in L1, green card can get filed in EB1, that means the processing would be faster. So these are the key differences. मुझे लोग काफी बार पूछते हैं कि मुझे अच्छा जॉब मिल रहा है, यहाँ पे lucrative job offers है, technology में जो लोग हैं उनके लिए, एंड देयर आर चांसेस दैट यू विल गेट अ गुड कंपनी, बेटर कंपनी देन व्हाट वेयर यू आर वर्किंग और योर ड्रीम कंपनी. एवरी कंपनी इज अ गुड कंपनी, बट योर ड्रीम कंपनी, एवरीबडी हैज अ ड्रीम टू वर्क फॉर सर्टेन कंपनी. सो मेरा एडवाइस यही रहेगा कि असेस द सिचुएशन and then decide what you want to do, because everybody is in a different situation. So I would not say that you stick to it because of the green card. If your situation is not great and you want to change, you can definitely change, but think about these factors, consider these factors when you're changing. और मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बहुत क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. आई कम फ्रॉम द प्रोफेशन वेयर आई सी दिस थिंग्स हैपनिंग डे इन डे आउट. नाउ मैंने आपको डिपेंडेंट की भी बात बताई कि H1 पे जो बंदा या बंदी आती है उसके डिपेंडेंट को, ओके, सो जो डिपेंडेंट आते हैं H1 वाले को, जो डिपेंडेंट्स आते हैं वो H4 पे आएंगे. सो दैट मीन्स दे कैन नॉट वर्क. ओनली देयर सर्टेन कंडीशन, जिनका ग्रीन कार्ड फाइल हुआ है एट अ पर्टिकुलर स्टेज, only then they get H4 EAD, but that's a long process. So don't think immediately H4 पे आके कोई किसी को EAD मिलेगा, not possible. L1 का जो डिपेंडेंट होता है उसको बोलते हैं L2, and that person is eligible to apply for EAD, which is employment authorization, and employment authorization card बोलते हैं हम लोग, L2 EAD. So वो बहुत जल्दी आ जाता है, 3-4 months पे आ जाता है, तो person can start working, and that is a benefit. So there are multiple benefits, and they're designed because they consider that this is an international manager. He's coming here, he would stay, he would go back. So that's why there's a provision that the spouse can come, file EAD and can work, and then they both can go back, or if they decide to stay back, there's a green card processing as well. So yes, दोनों पे ग्रीन कार्ड होता है, दोनों को प्रीमियम प्रोसेसिंग भी कर सकते हैं, but these are some of the pros and cons on L1 and H1. Another thing is L1 पे जो है कोई सैलरी लिमिट्स डिफाइन नहीं किए हैं, but definitely because they are international managers, there has to be certain levels that employer will have to pay. But अगर कोई H1 पे आता है, so there are prevailing wages, and company has to pay that wages based on which category, what is the skill set, what is the level that has been filed. So that is a very key point, where you get what you deserve based on your skill set and the category, if you come on H1. And another point that I wanted to come, so बहुत लोग मुझे पूछते हैं कि क्या फर्क है L1A, L1B और L1 blanket में. So L1 blanket is nothing but big multinationals, big corporates can file a blanket petition saying कि we want to transfer many employees from one country to another country, especially US. So India से अगर US में उनको ज़्यादा लोगों को भेजना है, so they can file a blanket petition, and then they will send their employees on that blanket petition. So blanket petition is approved. That means company is allowed to send multiple employees. Now मुझे इसके ऊपर बहुत बार क्वेश्चन आता है कि because my blanket petition is filed, whether my visa will be approved. Now this is little tricky question. Answer is not straight, because earlier yes, they used to get easily approved because blanket petition hota tha, but now USCIS has started scrutinizing a lot. Because वो क्या बोलते हैं ना, blanket, there might have been cases where USCIS probably found that the person is not eligible for the specialized skill set or something, and the person is available here locally with that skill set. And it also depends how the interview goes, and blah blah blah, many such factors that happen. So whether it gets approved or not, it all really kind of depends on the interviewer, what kind of questions, probabilities are high because it's a blanket petition, but again there is also a chance of rejection, and I've seen rejections happening even in big 5 companies when company has filed blanket and they have trying to send the individuals through the blanket petition visa. I've seen the rejections happening, so just don't take this for granted. The blanket petition है मेरा मतलब मेरा approve होना ही होना है. So that's it I wanted to cover today. कि L1 H1 visa क्या होता है, L1A L1B क्या होता है, L1 blanket क्या होता है. I hope you found this vlog useful, अगर आपको अच्छा लगा और अगर आपको कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस है तो आप कमेंट्स में पूछ सकते हैं, या तो मुझे इंस्टा पे डीएम कर सकते हैं, या तो मेरे ईमेल पे क्वेश्चंस भेज सकते हैं. आई विल बी पुटिंग ऑल ऑफ दैट इन द लिंक बिलो. But if you have any such topics that you want a discussion, guidance, advice, I know immigration is very vast topic. This cannot be considered as a legal advice, but because I am from the profession where I've been dealing with immigrants for a long time, I can definitely answer a lot of questions, or if not me, I can get the answers for your questions. So देखते रहिए मेरा चैनल सोनल from USA, and if you like this topic, thumbs up तो बनता है. And please do subscribe to my channel Sonal from USA. And till that time, till my next vlog, see you, bye bye.